Welcome to the Business Studies class of 12th. Let us begin with the first chapter, Nature and Significance of Management. Introduction. The basic unit of a society is the individual. But no individual can satisfy all his desire himself. Therefore, he unites with his fellow beings and work in an organized group to achieve what he cannot achieve individually. For example, we see management everywhere in our home or the workplace, like if we are working in an organization, if we are working in education institution, hospital, whichever, wherever the place we see, management will apply. So the next topic, it is meaning of management. Management is a process of getting things done with the aim of achieving goals effectively and efficiently. So in order to understand it better, so we need to understand three terms: process, effective and efficiency. So process means it includes series of functions to be performed. So series of functions means planning, organizing, staffing, directing and controlling. So in order to perform the work, all these functions are very important. The next is effective. Effective means finishing the work or finishing the task is effective. Efficiency means completing the task with the minimum cost. Say for example, there is a difference between effective and efficiency. Effective means just finishing the work, but efficiency means finishing the work along with the minimum cost. So now, by these three words, let us try to understand what is management is all about. So management, it's a process. As I've told you, it's a process means which includes many steps from the planning to controlling. So all the steps which helps to achieve the goal effectively and efficiently. So all these different terms or different steps which helps to achieve the goal with the minimum cost. So that is the meaning of management. Next topic, it is features of management. So under that first point is management is a goal oriented process. So goal oriented process means every organization, whether it's a small scale, whether it's a large scale organization, whether it is like profit oriented or a non-profit oriented, every organization will have goal. So now all the individuals, like all the different individuals are combined together in order to perform or in order to achieve the goal. That is the meaning of management is a goal oriented process. So the main intention of the management is what? The main intention of organization is to achieve the goal. So how they are going to achieve the goal? By combining the different individual efforts in order to achieve it. Next is management is all pervasive. So management is all pervasive means your pervasive meaning is universal. So management, it is going to apply everywhere. There is no boundaries. So for example, management applies for profit oriented industries or non-profit oriented organization, economical or charitable trust. Everywhere this management, private sector, public sector, everywhere management gets applied. The next thing is management is a multi-dimensional. Management is a multi-dimension means this has got divided into three types. One is management of work, management of people, management of operation. So management of work, as I've told you, every organization will have goal. So what management does here means they translate this goal into an work. So they'll divide into the work. Say for example, in order to achieve goal, management divides this goal into an work, so that each individual start working and that work will helps to in achieving the goal. Say for example, the main target of an organization, maybe he wants to produce 1000 units per day. So what he does, he divides 100 units to be produced by each individual. Say for example 100 units to be produced by each individual. So he divides 100 in 100 units. So each for the 10 people. So 10 people, they'll start producing 100 units. So it leads to the 1000 units. So now his goal is to what? To produce 1000 units per day. So now automatically if each individual start producing 100 units, so there it gets completed the 1000 units. So that is the meaning of management of work. Next, management of people. So management of people means people here, it is like the process of getting things done through others. So management, the main aim of a management, or the meaning of a management we studied here, it's a getting things done through a people. So people here nothing but it's an employee. So the employee in an organization from the different background, experience and all. So now it is very difficult task for the manager to get the things done. So what he is going to do, he is going to identify what actually an employee needs. Say for example, some employee needs recognition, some employee need hike in their salary. So based on their needs, now manager he motivate in order to get the things done. Next point is management of operation. Management of operation, say for example any organization you take up, either they have to render the services or they have to produce the goods. So now what is the quality of an input you are going to put into a company, the desired output will be there. That is the meaning of management of operation. The next is management is a continuous process. Management is a continuous process means the management will never come to an end. It keeps on working. Say for example, if you take up one project, for that particular project you need to plan, you need to organize, you need to staff, then you need to direct it, and finally you need to control it. After that project gets ends, again you have to start up with the different series of functions. So that is why we say that management is continuous process. It never gets end. Still an organization sustain. Management keeps functioning. Next is management is a group activity. Group activity means management here works in a group. Individual concepts will never get work. Say for example, we should forget that I concept, we should forget, and we should work as a we, W-E. So we, here what makes here, management combines the different individuals. So here you should like work together. You have to keep in a mind that organization or an institution, and you should work for an organization, and you have to work for the institution. You should not work for yourself. That is the meaning of management is a group activity. You have to communicate, you have to coordinate with the different department, then only the goals can be achieved. That is why we say management is a group activity. The next thing is management is a dynamic function. So dynamic function means, dynamic means it gets changed. Say for example, management should be flexible. It should not be a rigid. Say for example, when you have taken any plan, you should not like stick to that particular plan. Whenever there are some changes needed, you have to ready to adopt to the changes. Say for example, if you have planned and that plan is not going to give you a better result, and you should not stick to that particular plan and you have to wait for the good result. So what you can do, you can better change that plan and you can achieve the goal. So management is a dynamic means, dynamic here is a flexible. You have to readily accept the changes in an environment. Next is management is intangible. The word intangible here refers to which you cannot see. Intangible means which you cannot see. But management here, you cannot see that what is management, but you can experience it. So how we can experience? Say for example, when you manage properly, you can see the good result. Maybe when you manage properly, there will be a profit in an organization. When you manage properly, there will be no absenteeism in a company. Say for example, when you manage everything, or when you management is an intangible, that means which you cannot which you cannot which you cannot see, which you cannot touch, but you can experience. So that is the meaning of management. It's an intangible.